Welcome to another episode of This Goose is Cooked, where we review books intended for our future generations. Today's book, Duck, Duck, Moose, by Dave Horowitz, published by G.P. Putnam's Sons, a division of Penguin Young Readers Group. Duck, Duck, Moose was a delightful read that was eerily too much like our times. It is a story about a moose who reluctantly goes with two ducks on a road trip south for the winter and ends up enjoying the state of Florida. The book starts out with two ducks getting ready for their road trip and winter, and this huge Homer moose comes up wearing an I Heart NH shirt, asking if they want to go get pancakes. But the ducks say, "Ain't nobody got time for that. We out this bitch, but you should come with us." The moose says nah. Then the moose tries his buddy, the bear, but he's already hibernating for the winter. Or maybe he was quarantining. So the moose decides to go get pancakes by himself, but the restaurant was shut down for the season. Or was it on lockdown? Then Moose figures out that he's on his own, and NH isn't going to be fun. So instead of riding out the winter and being loyal to the place he loves, he unenthusiastically goes with the ducks on their road trip. The whole time the ducks are trying to have a good time, they are experiencing a bunch of new cities, from New York to DC. But Moose is being a real wet blanket and trying to rain all over their parade. He is just sitting there looking miserable, with this scowl on his face, not even attempting to make it fun. They finally get to Florida and it's a paradise. Moose's attitude changes 180 degrees. He's having a good time everywhere they go. The dude can't get enough. Eventually, the mature ducks let Moose know it's time to go back. Money doesn't grow on trees. And Moose cries the whole way home. This guy nearly ruined their entire road trip. When they get back, Moose is wearing an I Heart Florida shirt. Then the other duck states, I quote, "It's getting kind of warm." Then Moose says, I quote, "Just the way I like it." Did the warm weather from Florida make Moose weaker, instead of just staying in the north and dealing with the ravages of winter? The book leaves the reader to decide. This book, the whole time, does make you wonder if Dave Horowitz knew something we didn't, because it mirrors the COVID pandemic a little too closely, and many Americans going south to places like Florida during the shutdowns. This was a delightful book, though. And on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to give this book a 3.5. I'm going to have a heaping helping, and I'm going back for seconds. The book had fun, bright pictures, and threw in some humor, like writing "Florida or bust" on the side of the duck's car. The moral was pretty millennial, but still clear, saying, go see the world, but you can't vacation for too long. Eventually you will have to go home and deal with real life. This Goose is Cooked. Join us tomorrow for another in-depth book review.